The next mistake that I make that has hurt my clients is not reviewing aircraft purchase agreements. Okay, aircraft purchase agreements, for those who don't know, are I mean, they're literally just that. They're agreements that spell out the entirety of a deal. So how, not just how much is it worth, but it's also where's the pre-buy going to happen. Here's an example of an aircraft purchase agreement. The big things in here is, the sale of the aircraft, how much you're paying for it, what's the deposit, what's the condition. And here's where things kind of start to get hairy, is when you don't read it and you look at the aircraft condition. So, for example, in an airworthy condition suitable for operations according to Part 91. Now, and this says, with all systems operating in accordance with manufacturer's specifications and within manufacturer's tolerance limitations. So you got to watch that, because sometimes you're selling an old jet that maybe has some things that are idiosyncrasies of the aircraft, and it's not quite up to standards. I mean, it should be. Let's be clear, it should be. But if it's not, and the owner doesn't tell you until it's too late, well, now, for example, like if an autopilot is porpoising and it's not capturing, like that should be fixed. But some owners just don't fix it because they just get used to it, and they just don't want to spend the money to go chasing a gremlin from a jet that was from the 1980s and the 1970s. Like you cost you tens of thousands of dollars to go chasing a gremlin that you might never find out what the real problem is. So they just kind of get used to the autopilot. It doesn't capture, so they only use it in a limited capacity. Well, now, according to this contract, like, you've got to fix that. And if you're representing the seller and you don't tell him that, well, that can lead to bad news bears.